Right, so I'm actually curious what you guys think. So this is what I think of prisons, okay? So this video is going to be specifically about prisons. And the reason why I want to talk about prisons is because, first of all, I want to say, I don't think we should have prisons. I think prisons are very fucking inhumane. It doesn't make sense to just house thousands and thousands of fucking people in small cages because they've committed some sort of crime. Now, let me explain, because there's a lot I need to explain about this. I don't think prisons should exist because I don't think a lot of people that we be putting in prison and that we're fucking, punishing, I don't think they should be, getting punished the way they are. This is how I see shit, okay? I think, first of all, what we need to do is get rid of all prisons. Prisons are inhumane. It makes no fucking sense. It doesn't make us as a species any better than the fucking criminals when we're just housing them and forcing them into slave labor and all this shit. I get, a lot of criminals have done really heinous stuff. This is why I need to explain what I'm going to explain. I want to get rid of, prisons because, first of all, so many people who shouldn't even be locked away in fucking prisons are, in fact, locked away in prisons for fucking weed or fucking minor things, and they're suffering for either eternity or for long periods of time when they shouldn't even be in there. It's fucking inhumane. It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make us any better than the fucking criminals when we're doing these things to them. It makes us just as bad as the criminals, at least in my opinion. What I want to say is what we need to do is get rid of all fucking prisons, and then what we need to do is simply just enact a death penalty. And what we need to do is punish those who are actual criminals, like rapists, murderers, terrorists, and just give them the death penalty and just fucking off them, and that's fucking it. And then get rid of prisons. Think about all the money and shit that you'd be saving as a country if you got rid of prisons, because all your tax dollars, so much of your tax fucking dollars and shit are going to these fucking prisons where these prisoners are getting free, 3 square meals a day and all this other shit for committing a fucking crime. And not only that, but then they're also forced into slave labor and all this other shit, which also comes out of our taxes and more, which doesn't make any sense. So what I'm trying to say is, prisons, first of all, are inhumane. There's so many people who are in prison who shouldn't even be in there, like fucking people for smoking weed, or even just fucking people who are on drugs, like people who smoked meth and shit are in fucking prison. Like, people who are doing drugs, honestly, in my opinion, shouldn't be in fucking prison. They're already fucking suffering. So many people that are in prison, it's inhumane. They shouldn't be in there to be fucking begin with. It's inhumane. You're spending so much money coming out of your fucking taxes. It's spending our country into oblivion. It doesn't make any sense. Prisons are just, it's just slave labor. It doesn't make us any fucking better. So again, get rid of all fucking prisons, enact a death penalty, and only punish the real fucking criminals, the terrorists, murderers, rapists, pedophiles, all of them, and just fucking off them. And that's fucking it. And forget the prisons and think about all the money you would be saving, all the criminals, the real criminals that we would actually be getting off the streets and getting rid of, so our country and our world, we'd be more safe. We wouldn't be as, in danger as we are now than if we were to do these things that I'm fucking saying, you know what I'm saying? So we'd be more safe. You'd have more criminals off the streets, more criminals just fucking gone. And the people who shouldn't be in prison, they have a chance. Like, the people who are suffering in prison who shouldn't, they should get a chance to actually redeem themselves, and we should have programs and things to help these people who shouldn't be in prison but are in fucking prison. So again, prisons are inhumane. It's costing our country into oblivion, our countries or whatever. It just doesn't make any sense. It's just immoral. It's just fucking wrong, in my opinion. It doesn't make us any better than the fucking criminals. Get rid of the prisons and act the death penalty, and only go after the real criminals, the murderers, the rapists, the terrorists, all of those people, and just off them with the death penalty, and that's it. Save the money, and the people who shouldn't be in prison are now free, and they're not suffering because they shouldn't be. And I think our country would be thriving more, and I think we'd have more opportunities, and I think we could go further with that. But again, I don't know if this made any sense. It's just my 2 cents, but I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think prisons are they actually a good thing? Do you think they're actually inhumane? I think they're inhumane as hell. And most people who are in prison shouldn't even be in there. They're all suffering for minor fucking things. And then the big people who are suffering, of course they should. But the big people suffering in prison who are suffering for a lifetime should just have the death penalty. Get rid of them altogether, and don't make them fucking sit there forever. And just, it makes no fucking sense. Just get rid of them rather than making them sit forever for eternity in a prison until they fucking die. It's more humane to just, enact the death penalty, off them, and I know it sounds fucked up, but off them, and that's it. Like, don't make them suffer any more than they are. It doesn't make us any better as a species. So what do you guys think? Do you think prisons are worth it? Do you think we need them? Do you think they're fucking worthless like I think they are? What do you guys think? I'm curious. Let me know in the fucking comments below, because I do fucking care about your fucking feedback. And I fucking love you guys. And give me some tongue and that kiss. I love you guys.